George Thomas, and I live at East Side Apartment, 83 Door Street, the big building right over here behind. And I want to just go back to just one thing. I don't think the water is in perfect condition because we're having trouble at times where I stay at where the water is constantly having to be changed. And I think it's something to do with the piping system. That's because whoever's supposed to be taking care of it is not getting it done. So I don't believe that all the water that we get in local Providence is good water, clean water. I don't have to admit that.
What's your question, sir?
I'm asking, what you're going to do about that to make it that we know that they're going to be enforced to tighten up on that.
Okay, you want to go with West Park? I'm sorry, Rebecca?
So we know that, so building to building, it may be that there's differences in water quality based on the buildings, and I would love to look into that individually. We also know that we need to upgrade our water infrastructure with respect to our lead pipes that deliver our water.
Right.
I know that we've been upgrading bit by bit, and also from my experience as a lawyer and an advocate and an oral health advocate, I know that dentists have come to me with flyers saying don't drink the water, and their patients won't drink the water because there is a lead danger. And I have worked with them to talk to their patients about the fluoride in the water is very good, and there are some precautions we can take to make sure that lead isn't a problem on an individual level. But we need to replace all the infrastructure. We should insist that Providence Water, instead of asking the individual homeowners to pay for and finance the owner's responsibility for the water, it should be tacked onto the bills as a surcharge. And so I'm very interested in improving the quality of our water and also maintaining the quality that we have. So, thank you.
Mark, same question.
Yeah, thank you for the question, and thank you for coming to these events. I always see you here, you're always participating, and I really appreciate it. I totally agree with you. The source of the water is very high quality, but the local connections are what cause the problem. I encourage you all to go to Providence Water. They have an excellent interactive map which will show you what the connection is from the main to your house or to your apartment building. Okay? You would be amazed in our district, I would say, and this is just an eyeball, okay, but I'd say at least 30 to 40% of those connections are still lead. And again, this is a financial issue and a public health issue. Where are we going to get the money to address this? That's why I was talking about that change to the Public Utilities Commission about allowing us to charge more for our water to cities and towns so that Providence ratepayers can make those kind of equipment changes that we need. And that's another thing that I think when we can get more help from the state budget down to the city, whether it's for education or for the pension, we can also devote that other excess to those type of problems.